Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So there is something going on with Kusama's Twitter lately. And for those of you SHIB holders, for those of you that are holding anything within the SHIB ecosystem, it's actually becoming very, very curious, right? So on Twitter, we are seeing these locations just changing all the time. And of course, this is going to raise a lot of questions and speculations, right? And I'm starting to think, like, what the hell is going on? This is very, very interesting. And what could this mean? I don't have the definite answers here. So in this video, you're going to hear me give you a lot of my opinions, speculations. I'm going to guess, but I'm also going to open and broaden your mind of what could potentially be going on, right? So it's important that we are not quiet, that we talk about this, because perhaps what right now is happening could open up the doors for the future. So please pay attention to this one. Now, Shytoshi Kusama stuns SHIB Army by going to Bitcoin state El Salvador. Now, this is the latest big, change that we've seen in location, El Salvador. Guys, years ago, El Salvador was just a place, a no-go zone. Probably a lot of you haven't even heard of it. For those of you in Latin America were terrified of this place, fueled with gangs, crime, and so on. But now it seems to be changing, and it's having this link to Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, put it, more towards that decentralized finance area, right? So the future, and the future is with a lot of opportunities, as you know it, with a new leader, Bukele. I guess that this is where they want to go. And it has gained a lot of attention, a lot of attraction. So very, very interesting. Now, Kusama, going there, what does this even mean? I mean, what on earth is going on here, right? We're seeing this on Twitter, right? El Salvador, new location, as I stated. And then everybody starts speculating. Because as you know, Kusama isn't the most direct leader out there, right? It's all very cryptic, it's all very indirect, and it always leaves us to solve these riddles. And, I am going to have to admit this. I can say a lot of good things, but I'm going to sometimes have to put it the way it is. And, of course, we have always speculated. I mean, I've made so many videos just speculating what he has said and what it could mean. And I haven't been right many, many times. I've been right at certain times. But the speculation's going on. I don't know if this becomes more interesting for us if he is that way. But be it so, okay? Because he is the most influential person within the SHIB ecosystem. The top 50 most influential people within the crypto space in general. Nearly has 1 million followers. So, I mean, whatever he does right, say, or change in his settings is going to be talked about because it could mean something. He is the final, I guess he is the final action taker. The final word comes from his side. But again, I am speculating here. I don't know everything. So here it is. I've highlighted some interesting things. So over the past 2 weeks, as you know, Kusama's geolocation status has seen many updates. We've seen Singapore, Dubai, Hong Kong, to name a few. So it seems that Kusama is either traveling, right? He's a big traveler here. Literally has his own private jet, is going to all these areas. Or he could mean that we could be doing some business there. There could be some new things happening in these areas in the future. So, I mean, so many possibilities, right? And then we've got a user noticing, saying that the change of location to El Salvador, tweeted earlier by him, saying, believing that Shytoshi Kusama is trying to get a message across that about SHIB, but this user has no idea what it could be. Another SHIB Army member supposed that the SHIB elite developer is simply working on Shibarium, hence these frequent travels. Right? It's very, very interesting. So, if it was to do with Shibarium, that would be amazing, because as you know, Shibarium is the nucleus, the heart, the brain of this whole thing. It is the most anticipated development within the SHIB ecosystem in the past 2 years. And in the crypto space, a lot of people were waiting for it, right? And a lot of projects were watching this. So I think right now, getting it out there into the world, right? Not just sticking to one country and actually moving it across different continents, letting the investors see what this is, letting the projects get to know it, see the stats, and see how they could actually build on it would be amazing, because this is how you attract capital, right? This is the purest form of attracting these investments that we need. We need the money to go into Shibarium. We need it to start working. And from then on, it is going to spread. This has always been the case for businesses in general. I mean, once they want to raise finance, once they want to raise funds, they need to go on a tour. Or if we were to make an analogy, a comparison, like right now with the US presidential elections, right? So in order to gain support, the candidates need to go to different states. They need to campaign. So this goes for Shibarium as well. Shibarium needs to be shown to the different countries, the different sectors. Otherwise, the investors, the would-be investors in the future, the would-be projects, they don't know about this. And if we don't spread the word, then we'll never get anything done. Now, another speculation here is that Kusama's having some official meetings, which I think is going to be very, very difficult, right? Because he is anonymous at the end of the day. I don't think he's going to be going to El Salvador and shaking Bukele's hand. When I say Bukele, I mean the leader of El Salvador. Where he's going to be shaking hands with him and having a meeting. I don't know if that's possible, because Kusama has been very, very adamant, very strong about preserving his identity. And you know what? For safety reasons, sometimes it is important. Because you just never know. The government's not always happy about cryptos. As you know it, the founder of Bitcoin, I mean, if anybody knew his identity, it would be game over for him, because there has been so much that has happened with Bitcoin. It is absolutely insane. So I think for their own reasons, as much as we would love to see them and know who they are, for their own reasons, for their own safety, maybe it is better that they preserve themselves as anonymous. Simple as that. So more information here. So when Kusama was spotted in Dubai earlier this year, assumed that he might be making preparations, take part in Token 2049, major crypto-related event that takes place in Dubai and Singapore every year. It is scheduled for April 18th, 19th in the UAE, for September 18th, 19th in Singapore. However, the answer to this riddle may be simply that Shytoshi Kusama is not traveling anywhere, but is simply changing his location tag manually to demonstrate how wide the SHIB ecosystem will reach in the future. If his location field continues to see new countries, this will likely prove that it is true. So again, events are taking place in these areas. And I think by him changing the location could signify that there could be something going on with SHIB in that particular location. So again, this fuels a lot of speculations, a lot of talk. Is this possible? And perhaps, any other location means more presence of SHIB in those areas. And imagine a place like UAE, Singapore, there's so much money there. It's insane. I mean, there's so many investors. And especially, places like Dubai and Singapore, looking at these places, I think there are a lot of traders there, a lot of these digital nomads, a lot of these wealthy individuals that are living, the beautiful life, that make investments and actually cash in big time. So having us there, right, the SHIB ecosystem, and showing the potential of what the SHIB ecosystem could be turning into, the price action that we could be experiencing, and all the great stuff that could be happening in the future could attract more money into the SHIB ecosystem. Simple as that. And if the word of Shibarium is being spread, even better. And that in return results into Bone being bought up. So I know a lot of you that watch my videos are Bone holders. Guys, it all creates a dominoes effect. There's so much work to be done, so much interesting stuff happening. And I think if we're tapping into these markets, it is only going to get better from that point, right? So it's all spreading the word from now on. But again, all of what I've said is just talk. I mean, I don't know. Are these official meetings? Is it because, you know, something is going to be happening? Is it because, again, he's just playing with us? He's just going on his personal travels? It could really be anything from now on. And I think if you were to look at all the other influencers that are covering this news, probably they are just guessing and speculating. There's no official info. So this is where it's important that you guys engage and you guys talk. What do you think? Do you think Shytoshi Kusama is genuinely trying to promote SHIB and everything within the SHIB ecosystem? Or, again, it's all just nonsense. There's nothing really going on. Because I know that there are a lot of fudders out there and a lot of these individuals that will say, well, it doesn't really mean anything. Or does this actually give us a few hints of what could be happening in the future? So feel free to discuss this, engage, talk, use the comment section down below. It would be very, very interesting to know what you guys think. And yeah, guys, I mean, I am so excited about the bull run. This is all preparation for the bull run. I think the whole team is very, very busy right now because we've got this bull run coming. I think a lot of exciting things will be happening. So it is important that you stay connected, that you read, that you keep yourselves informed, and really subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to try and give you as much info, as much really just genuine talk here. Apart from motivation, just genuine talk from the bottom of my heart. I'm really trying to think of different directions this could be going. So if you are interested in Gossipators' opinion, then go for it. Right, subscribe and turn that notifications bell on. But from my side, really do appreciate all the support, guys. It's been incredible. So I am going to be pushing out these videos and keeping you as informed as possible. So thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.